Hello, YouTube. Wolf Pilot checking in. All right, today is Friday, September the 2nd, and opening shot here of my dining room table. There's all this stuff I just need to just donate to Goodwill. Not the cool avionics stuff, this other BS that, whatever. Anyway, so been working on the avionics project here, and got some extra crap here that has nothing to do with anything. Floppies with software that I got from somebody it's just junk. Anyway, the important stuff is Garmin 430W audio or 430 GPS, Garmin 347 audio panel, and the 330ES transponder. Garmin GI-275, which is configured as a CDI HSI, and an AV-30, which will be giving me AHRS. That's my altitude, my airspeed, my artificial horizon, AHRS, altitude, whatever, all that pilot stuff. Anyway, I'm ready to power test this crap, and I've got my GPS antenna over here for the GPS. I'd love to hook that up. I thought, oh man, I'll just do that. Just hook it right to the back of this rat's nest here. And mind you, I still got lots of grounds. And once I put the connectors together, 275 is going to be a nightmare. It's got a USB cable for firmware updates. I mean, this stuff is like horsehair. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the back plane here is not on the cage, the rack, so I can't connect my GPS antenna and see if I get a GPS signal. I think first test here, we're just going to go for power up. Transponder, I wanted to put a 50 ohm load on the end of output of the transponder. Theoretically, it should not beacon because we're not at altitude. Theoretically. So I just want stuff to all light up, push some buttons, make sure it all works. Then I'll pull the power on it and go ahead and start buttoning up back planes, buttoning up connectors. Well, actually, I won't even be able to button up the connectors because the way this works, they don't just plug in from the back and have screws on the back. No, you put the back plane on the cage and then focus on so you can see what I'm talking about. You see these little, jeez, what a rat's nest. Phillips head screws here. You gotta have a long screwdriver to reach in the length. Let me just put my hand here as a reference. This is the length of the rack for the Garmin GNS-430. Length of my hand here. I mean, so you have to have a screwdriver to reach all the way to the back to take these out. So my goal here is to have all this wiring harness put together, dressed out in the directions I want to go. The equipment is pretty much going to be mounted just like this in the dash. And never mind this old crusty ICOM that's on top, it's an A200. It's just a filler. It's just there as a filler. It probably doesn't even work. But that, and the A220 is just, which is what we have in 44 Tango now, is just a little bit bigger than that. And these two guys here are actually going to be, if you're familiar with my cockpit, and of course I can't zoom out, I guess I can, they're going to be right here. So 12 inches of cable, I'm going to be right here in the vicinity of the 6-pack. So I should be fine on that deal. I'm going to push Uncle Steve to have directly above the yoke. We'll put the AHRS, the attitude, over to the right of it. We'll do a DG, and directly below the DG, we'll do the HSI CDI, and then we can kind of rearrange some of the other instruments around, because in a 6-pack, there's no such thing as a standard layout. There's a standard 6-pack where you have your artificial horizon, your airspeed indicator, your vertical speed indicator, your altimeter, let's see, your altimeter, your turn coordinator, I am missing something. Turn coordinator, and artificial horizon. Yeah, artificial horizon, I guess. I already said that. God, it's getting late. Anyway, they're on different airplanes. They're all over the place. A Piper might have them this way, a Cessna that way, Mooney another way, a Grumman this way. I mean, there's the only standard is that when you get into those aircraft, you actually have those instruments. Anyway, back on task. I'm ready to power up some stuff here. This is where I wish I had a stand or something to put my phone on. So like I say, we are protected. Brand spanking new 5-amp circuit breaker. And these wires are probably somewhere in the vicinity of 16 gauge. So, let's see. All right, so GPS should be turned, or 430 should be off. Let's see, that goes to that. That's to that audio panel. There's another that goes to that. I got the big wire goes to the comm, but there's actually a second wire that runs the GPS for this cow. There it is. There it is. Boom. These two. Okay. Ooh, it's making noise. Oh my God, the smoke is not coming out. That's cool. Or is it? Well, powered up and then. Well, it's not powering up anymore. Well, what the hell? Breaker didn't pop. Doesn't smell like toast. Let's see here. I had. Where the hell does this go? Oh, I missed a wire. Well, what the hell happened there? But I turned on, the fan came on, and fan comes on for a second. You know what? That battery. Okay. I wonder. I think, oh my God, I blew up my equipment already. Maybe not. Maybe, just maybe, I don't have enough voltage because this battery might be a piece of crap. So, while I'm recording, let's get the handy fluke meter out. None of this Harbor Freight crap. Go to voltage. And we'll do a probage. Probage with one hand. Huh. Okay. Turn this. Oh, you turn it on, it drops down to 10 volts. Yeah, I would say this battery's a piece of crap. Deader than a doornail. All right, so small upgrade here. I got a bigger 20 amp hour battery instead of that little 7 amp hour turd, which was exactly that. It was a freaking turd. So we're going to actually, before confirm that this thing's got a good charge on it, put my one clamp there. 12.32 should be perfectly adequate to power this gear up. Negative wires. I did do a jumper just to the chassis of the cage. Just extra precaution, lots of negatives, lots of grounds. And let's see, this guy here will go over there. All right. And what we'll do here is, for purposes, okay, we got voltage. I think that'll work a lot better. It's alive! It's alive! It's so alive! Oh, look at that. All right, so my software stuff, my versions, blah, 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 good times. That's nice. Wow. All my maps are somewhat dated. All right, there we go. Wow, okay. I have a lot to learn. Instrument panel self-test. Wow, okay, so that works. Huh. It's not going to GPS not lock on anything. Okay, that's cute. All right, so all right, well, that works. Let's go to the next level here and add another instrument. We'll add the audio panel. Let's see, so here's my my clip here. All right, audio panel's hooked up. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! All right, let's make sure that some of the buttons work here. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Why? That's interesting as hell. Huh. Okay. I mean, some of the stuff. Oops. Just curious to know why. COM1, COM2. Why this dumbass thing is not. Huh. Something is up with this. This is not. I'm expecting all the buttons to work. And this audio panel is just not. That's. Something about this panel just ain't right. I mean, I'm expecting to be able to push COM2, COM3, and I mean, because in operation, COM1, that should be routed to our headsets. Okay, I want to get the weather. COM2 will be the ICOM. I should just push COM2 and it should light up. Well, oh, okay, there it goes. Huh, it's weird. It just takes concerted button pressing. Okay, so we know that works. Battery's still holding. 12 volts. All right. All right. Now I'm intrigued. Let's add in the transponder. Okay, so Mr. Transponder, we have ignition. Number 787 Charlie Charlie. I think we'll have to reprogram that just a little bit. Put that into standby. So I'll have to reprogram this thing to read the manual. Figure out how to go in here and change the flight ID on this thing. But it lights up. That's what I wanted. So let's turn that guy off. All right. So, do I dare add the AV-30? Woo! Look at that. All right, cool. Ain't she beautiful? Ain't she beautiful? Look at this line. So don't dick with that. Now this AV-30 so I'm wondering if, so see down here it says a little battery icon. It says test. Gives me my current barometer setting, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to really enjoy flying this. This is going to be great as long as Avionics actually works. Battery fail. Okay, whatever. Angle of attack, that's cool. Changing between all the settings or turning all that crap off. Get the weather, you set your barometer, 29, blah, blah, blah. Boom. I think there's a way to set, okay. DG adjust, that gives you kind of a DG function at the top. DG heading bug, so there's that little purple thing there. Of course, you probably wouldn't set that on here. And this AV-30, we can eliminate a lot of the noise crap on here. If we already have a DG, maybe I don't need another thing up here and I can declutter that. Just give me my turn coordinator or my skid slip and whatever. So that works. Okay. Moving on. And I think the last avionic to receive power. Oh, hell. I haven't even stripped the wire yet on the 275. Let's do that. Oh, my God. Wow. That's interesting. This instrument's not supposed to be showing me that crap. ADI terrain map. Huh. ADI terrain and map. Something here ain't right on this. This is supposed to be HSI and CDI.